Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Sure. Basically, right out of high school, I started going to college, and I started a full-time job in a jewelry store, in a small business, small locally owned jewelry store. And about 2 years into that position, I started working. I started my own company, a business, a martial arts promotion and entertainment promotion. I'd always been involved in business for several years before that. Just little things. My family had always owned businesses, and it was just always something that I was interested in. So to help supplement my income at the jewelry store, I decided to start my own business and pursue that. College pretty much got put on hold at that point, but more recently, if you fast forward a little ways, I have currently gone back to college to earn my degree, and I thought that teaching business would be the perfect type of thing that would combine my skills along with something that I love to do. And the way that I feel like something that I like to do is giving back to the community, giving back to the kids, and I feel like teaching is a perfect profession for that.
Why should I hire you?
I think that my skill set with my experiences will speak for themselves. I've always enjoyed working with kids. I started coaching shortly after high school. I started coaching baseball and eventually moved into basketball as well as baseball, and have always loved working with kids. I feel like I'm a perfect fit for your school district, and I think that if I get the opportunity to have an opportunity for that position, I feel like I can contribute a lot to your school district.
What are your major strengths?
I would say that my major strengths begin with organization. That's one thing that I really go the extra mile with to make sure to stay organized, and that's how I feel like I've kept my business being so successful over the years, is by staying as organized as what I have. I'm a team player, but I can also function and operate without supervision, without much help. You give me a plan, and I'll proceed to go through with it. Those are probably my major strengths that I feel that I have.
What are your major weaknesses?
My weaknesses are also my strengths. I feel that one of my major weaknesses is staying organized. I like to stay to a plan and that type of thing, and sometimes that doesn't always work with what people are looking for, as you need to be flexible. And I have certainly adapted to different types of situations and circumstances that have caused me to need to be more flexible, and I feel like I have certainly worked on that weakness a lot.
What sort of pay do you expect?
Pay is not really anything that I've thought much about yet. I feel that that could be something that we discuss in the future upon a job offering.
How does your previous experience relate to the jobs we have here?
With the general business position, the teaching of business, I feel like my previous experiences with the business that I've run, and also my technology background, everything that I've done as far as technology to help run a successful business, those are the things that I certainly feel will help me with this position.
What are your plans for the future?
My future plans are just every single time that I step into a job position, I want to do the best I can. My future is wherever this job might take me.
What will your former employees say about you?
I would say that they would start off with loyalty. Loyalty, trustworthy, professional, on time, and goal-oriented. If I say I'm going to do something, I certainly strive to do the best possible job that I can do.
Why are you looking for this sort of position, and why here?
The main reason is a few years ago, after running a successful business for over 15 years, I decided that it was time for a change. I wanted to be more active and be more involved in teaching. I have always loved coaching. I loved coaching baseball. I loved coaching basketball. And I feel like the closest thing to coaching is teaching. And I feel like with my experiences and my skill set, being a business teacher is exactly what I'm cut out to do.
Why don't you tell me about your personal situation?
My personal situation is simple. I have a wife and I have 5 kids. I do everything that I can for them, and I'm there to support them in every aspect. I love to be around kids. I love working with them. The last couple of years I've worked in in the school district with elementary students, and I've really enjoyed it. At first I was really comfortable working with fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth graders, and then also high schoolers. But when I was put in a situation to work and have an opportunity to work with even the younger kids, I've really enjoyed that. I feel like that pretty much sums me up in a nutshell, and that's why I feel that I'm right for this position.